Welcome to FIFA Saved My Life. Hope you're well today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're returning and you've seen all this loveliness before, thank you very much for returning. It means a lot to me. Make sure you hit a like. If this is the first time all this has come upon you, hopefully, number one, I can help you with your SBC problem that you might have. And number two, please hit a subscribe, hit a like, and I'll tell you why, because I give 50% of my profits to charity. So for costing you absolutely nothing other than a cheeky little like and a cheeky little subscribe, that gives me the power to give 50% of my profits to charity. So thank you very much, guys. It will mean a lot to me and other people. So cracking on with what we have today. Well, first of all, let's talk about last night. Last night we had what the hell? We had EA Gate, I suppose. We were just the servers were down continuously for, well, pretty much the all night. I think it was about 9 o'clock I got kicked off. And then from there onwards, it was on and off, on and off, on and off. And I gave up about 11:30, I think, and just called it a night. So, yeah, it was a disaster. So this morning, I have woken up and finished my Theo Walcott SBC. Very excited. First time we've had an SBC for a long time. I think the last one was Lewandowski, wasn't it? So that was nearly 2 weeks ago. So maybe this is what broke the services. EA's finally given us an SBC to do. Who knows? So yeah, basically, I did the SBC this morning. I want to show you how to do the SBC now in this video, and then in my next video I will be reviewing the hell out of him because he's obviously an Everton player at the moment. I do like Theo Walcott. I have a little sweet spots for him. I think he's a great player. He's just not really doing anything for Everton at the moment, but who is. So yeah, guys, I've got a little bit of sweet spot for him, so I'm looking forward to this SBC and talking about it. But this first one is all going to be about how to help you complete him if you're looking for that. So if you're not and you want to know whether he's any good, go over to my other video. You'll see a review on him and a nice honest one. If you want to then complete him, come back and complete him on this video. Thank you very much. Right, so let's crack on. It is a three-parter, my friends. It is a three-parter. So we've got the first one is past and present. We then have the next one. We have an England one, and we also have a top form one. So we have three different ones. It's coming in at around 130,000 coins at the moment, which sounds expensive for an 85 rated right winger. But when you look at it, he is second, third best right winger in the game at this moment in time. He is amazing, or in the Premiership, should I say, not in the game. In total, that'd be weird. But in Premiership, he certainly is top two. He's after Salah. He's top two due to his in-game stats. He is even more stacked than Sterling, which I have, and I have contemplated selling him and making some more money on him and keeping Walcott. Can't quite decide which way to go yet, but that's for another video. This one is all about the stats and what to do with him. So we're going to do first and foremost past and present, which is nice and easy. So all you need is one Southampton player, one Arsenal player, one Everton player, 83 rated and 75. I think it is 75, 75. Something like that, to complete him. So it's fairly cheap, not very expensive, and a decent one to start with. So let's go through who we've got in the team for you, so you can go from there. So we've got up top, we've got Danny Ings. Now Danny Ings obviously fulfills our Southampton part of the bargain. We then have Pablo Fernandes, or from Miles, from West Ham. Which is in there. We have Anderson Talisca just as an 83, fills gap and he's cheap. We've got Lamar doing exactly the same there, people. We have Danny from Real Madrid, who's on loan at Arsenal, so again obviously fills our Arsenal quota there. Is 81 rated. We have Pizzi there on the right wing, again 84 rated and really cheap, so again nice and easy for you guys. We've got Anderson, Alex Telles there at left back. You also have David LUIZ also being an Arsenal player, so you can swap them around a little bit if you need to, but you've got David Luiz linking to Tellez there. We've got Socrates there also as an Arsenal player. We have Coleman there on the right hand side of defence, fulfilling our Everton quota. We have then Kepa in goal, and that is it, guys. It is as simple as that. No position changes, no nothing. That completes it, and with that you get a premium gold players pack. So let's open that one first and foremost and see what we get on that. I had great pack luck so far, so it's not continuing. That's all. So the gold player pack, and that's rubbish. And yeah, as you can see, I've got most of those players already, so awful. There you go. So we move on from that and get rid of all those. So we move on to the second portion. Second portion of this obviously goes into top form. Top form, again, you need an informed player. So again, you can see in there I've got Ndidi, just because I had him actually already, and he was 84, so it made it easy. But he isn't that expensive, and you can even substitute him in if need be. You've got a little bit of leeway. So let's start at the top. So you have Milk there, or Milk up front from the Italian leagues. You also have next to him, you have Martinez again from the Italian leagues. Most of these Italian leagues, you've got Perisic there, who used to be Italian league, but again, obviously he's cheap for an 84. You've got Ndidi, as I mentioned just a minute ago. You've got Ruben Neves there at 82 rated. You've got Pizzi again. I've got Alonso in there with Matip from Liverpool. You've got Rudiger from Chelsea. Right back, you've got Almeria from the Portuguese leagues, and then obviously in goal you have Rui Patricio, and he completes that, and you get top form for that. That is top form completed. And yeah, you get another pack for that. You get 3 decent packs for this, guys. So it is worth it in its packs alone. I have England. Right back. I've got Walker. That's the second time I packed him. That is amazing. That is the second time I packed Walker. I have Cancelo at the moment, right back, the Man City player as well. But I have got obviously Sterling on right, so it would be quite nice to actually have England and have that hyperlink there. That is great, 84 rated Walker. So there you go, guys. If I was to sell him, I know at the moment he's going for about 75 to 80,000. That pretty much pays for the SBC on its own. So there you go. That's the luck that you could get. In this SBC, you could actually just end up paying for it by packing something really good, and that's the beauty of these big SBCs. It's the bit of a roll of the dice. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So there you go, guys. And what else did I get? I've got Falcao in there. I've got a couple of MADDISON in there. So yeah, got decent ones. So there you go. Right, so we move on to last but not least, and certainly not least, we've got England. Which again, obviously you've got to have one England player in there as a rule, and then other than that, this is one of the more expensive ones, because you're looking at 85 rated for your rating that you have to get in there. So again, I've gone more across, and you've got to kind of have a bit of a mix. But I've got Jimenez up front from Wolves, which he's 80 rated. I then did do, I actually managed to bag a MADDISON, who was a striker, because I needed a 79 to 80 Premiership striker, and to be fair, he came up and he was really cheap, so as long as you get a 79 to 80 rated striker up front, you will complete this. But MADDISON was good. We got Dele Alli, he's one of the more expensive players in this. He is your 84 rated Cam there, and again, obviously fulfilling an England portion of this SBC. We've got Jorginho there from Chelsea. You've got Rodri, the 85 normal card, not obviously his ones to watch. You've got Torreira in there. You've got Sigu at the goalkeeper at left back. I then got Godin because he's 88 rated, but as you can see, I got him for such a cheap price there. So Godin come in, and then I put Jimenez next to him because obviously he's compatriot, nice and cheap, and also a nice matchup as well. And then in left back, I've got right back. I had Vertonghen because he's 87 rated. I got him for 20 grand, and yeah, he's you know, as cheap as you're going to get for an 87 rated for a Premiership, and gets that nice link. And in goal, obviously behind the guys, you've got Szczesny, again 86 rated goalkeeper, but again at the moment they're really cheap. So that will complete the whole SBC for you. You will then get your Theo Walcott. Right, let's have a look. I do have to apologise, by the way, guys. Today I have absolute bad flu. Huge flu. I feel awful, so I'm not quite as bouncy as I normally am. But yeah, bear with us. But yeah, got a bit of that. Feeling sorry for myself. Can't decide whether it's man flu or not. But here we go. So here's Theo. Theo's running out. He's going to dab. No, he's not going to dab. So there you go, guys. 85. You've got 96 pace. That is absolutely epic. You've got 81 shooting, 80 passing, 88 dribbling, 42 defending, and 70 physical. That is the headlines on that 85 rated England card of Theo Walcott, currently with Everton. Amazing. That for number one, let's just admire the design of the card at the moment. The card looks absolutely phenomenal, guys. I love this new flashback look. I think the flashback look last year was brown and a bit dingy. This has gone kind of pixely, broken up. It looks like it's flashing back. I love the colour of it. It's going to look great in game. And yeah, EA seem to have gone all out this year on designs. I love the ones to watch card. I think that looks amazing, and I think this flashback is amazing as well. I think they look great aesthetically. EA is doing absolutely the bits at the moment. Whether everything else with the servers going down is exactly the same, I don't know, but this aesthetically wise looks good, and as a player it looks really good. Like I said, if you look at his stats, in-game stats, he is second to only Mo Salah at the moment as a right winger in the Premiership, so not a bad. The only thing that lets it down, as you can see there, he's got 3-star, but this game, last year in FIFA 19, I would have said that would have been a problem. FIFA 20, you've got different dribbling this year, and you will get away with having a 3-star because he has great stats for dribbling as well, so that kind of backs that up and makes that better. But you can see there, he's got 3-star. He's also got medium, so again, you can see over in the corner, he's only got 70 odd physical. Yes, but the difference being is he's medium, so he's not going to tire himself out too much. You've got overall 96 pace there, you can see. You've got decent shooting there, guys. You've got absolutely brilliant agility there within the dribbling. You've got decent crossing actually, and decent passing, which again makes him better than a lot of other right wingers because he can actually cross, which is... You'd be amazed how many right wingers who have real stacked up stats, actually they have 70 odd version of crossing, and it makes them very poor at crossing. And again, crossing is quite important this year, especially if you can get the speed of a player in and you're looking at a quick cross. So again, obviously he's got that in abundance, so that's brilliant. Again, decent agility, like I said, and brilliant composure. There is a lot of greens there, guys, a lot of greens. He is stacked right up. Overall, looks absolutely amazing. Can't go wrong with him. I think just on paper, he looks like certainly an SBC that you should be thinking about doing. Especially for the money, I think you could go out and buy, if you're going to go and buy Sterling and stuff like that, yes, he's probably about 50 grand, 40 grand more Sterling, but an 88 rated, or yeah, I think it's 88 rated. But the difference being is this definitely has the in-game stats that make a difference. So we get to open our last pack. Let's not forget that. We've already had a one Walker walkout. This time we get We get right wing Suso from AC Milan. So game in 82, not bad. Can't complain after having Walcott. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has helped you. Make sure you pause on the pages so you can take down the players' names, and that makes it a lot easier. And remember, you can always substitute in players if you have them in stock and mess around a little bit. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, find someone who can. Bye-bye.